Giacomo's. Sal, he's the man. Giacomo's Italian Market. We had him on the podcast. We're doing a pop-up together. I don't know if I've met anyone who as real as Sal. He hugs me every time I see him. I love Sal. And you know what else I love about him? His food. His food is fantastic. It's an Italian market right over there on College Hill. He's got sausages. He's got his own soda now. He's got... There's pasta, there's the rice balls. There is so much stuff over there that is just unique and special. And then you got the menu. The breakfast sandwich I was lucky enough to have, that's killer. The sausage sandwich is killer. The sausage itself is killer. The cheesesteak is killer. Giacomo's is such a unique thing to this area, and I'm so happy it's like 10 minutes from the studio. But Giacomo's, man, they are on... 700 Cattell Street in Easton, College Hill, and you can go to giacomositalianmarket.com. I cannot wait to do more things with him. I'm selling his sausage sandwich called the G-Spot. We're doing that on our pop-ups. So that is Giacomo's Italian Market. Please go check them out. Love them to death. They are a new sponsor, and thank you so much for sponsoring the show. Mindleaf CBD. I'm a lot calmer with this read. You know why? Because I'm using these products from Mindleaf. Liz came on the show multiple times. Awesome story on how she got into this. They are making all their products. We got the barbecue pretzels. The pretzels are fire. The tinctures, those are my big thing that I use. I go to sleep with those. The tinctures knock this groundhog out every time I go to bed. The CBD gummies are great, and the Delta 8s. The Delta 8s are fantastic. They'll put you on the moon. I enjoy that. Seriously though, this is a fantastic CBD product. I stand behind it. I got to use all of their stuff, and it is 100% the go-to thing I use now for joint pain, for going to sleep. The snacks are awesome as well. It's just an added bonus. I'll go over to the store and pick those up. Liz is one of a kind. You can follow their social media, Mindleaf CBD, and then it's mindleafcbd.com that you can order all their stuff online. So if you're not local to the area, if you are local, I suggest you go over to the shop. They have a really cool shop over on College Hill. It's actually close to Giacomo's, which is another sponsor. But that's Mindleaf CBD. Get your tinctures, get your Delta 8s, get your gummies, get all of your CBD needs from Mindleaf. We're doing pop-ups and things together as well. So follow their social media. We are connecting them into the network. So go support them because they support me. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. fiveanddimeeaston.com. They have their website officially up. You can shop most of their stuff online. They also have Fucked. They have Fucked in the store. I think they're the only one allowed to sell Fucked out of their store. It's 484-544-4719. That's at Five and Dime Easton on social media. These guys are great. I mean, they're killing it. It's the best skate shop, in my opinion, in the area. They have a lot of cool stuff there. Both the owners are rad. I stop in when I can. They're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 11 to 5. There is someone always there to help you out with your needs. You can check their inventory off the website. You can check out some videos they got on there, and they're doing some cool things. Their social media is awesome. They support a lot of local skaters in the area, and they're growing. I'm excited to be a part of them growing. I'm excited to help them out. They're helping me out. It's a good relationship, and I push Five and Dime Easton because they're the best skate shop in the area. Check them out. Eric K. Dowdle, defense attorney. We had him on the show, and what crazy stories this guy's had. He's helped a ton of people over the years, and if you're looking for help, he is your guy. You can contact them at 610-882-3000, and it's ekdefense.com. Do you have a pending court case? Do you have a court appearance and need a defense lawyer? Do you need proper representation? Felony, misdemeanor, drug offense, assault, homicide, DUI, traffic violation, appeals. Reach out to Eric. Check out the podcast we did with him as well. It has his whole story on there. If you need help, Eric is here to help you. He sponsors the show. We appreciate it. He's going to be doing a monthly thing with us. Eric will be a part of the family now. Thank you for sponsoring.
It's kind of crazy.
This will be the show.
I like how you always announce it like that. But
Holiday episode 3.
It is.
Hold on, wait.
Episode 3? Did I miss the first one?
I did it.
The first one we did for Halloween, and then
that was
I just
one.
call these group shows holiday shows.
So there was another holiday
Actually, you
show.
know what? That wasn't a holiday show because there was nothing holiday about it. There are so many decorations and Christmassy things, and so this would be episode 2. I'm
Why
sorry,
is he trying to replace us?
I'm not.
Yeah, actually,
it's just less. It's less work.
The
that I have to
video,
do.
the image card on the front said holiday video with a passed out Santa,
Yep,
and I was like, oh shit, like
that
somebody's
was
gonna
me.
be.
That was me not wanting to crop 4 pictures from the podcast and do extra work.
Yeah.
How's your mic sound?
Low.
Yeah,
Very
it just
low.
it sounds like
he's
it went out completely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me hear you.
Hi. It doesn't sound on at all.
Yeah, he's out.
This is awesome.
Stop fucking with shit, dude.
I didn't touch anything.
I sat in that seat. It was
but I
fine.
am pretty medicated.
What mic is that? Does it say on
2. Hey.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, he's good now.
A little bit.
He sounds
little
great
bit,
now.
Nope.
A little bit. Are you going to be nice to me now that we're on air?
No.
It's dust.
I've been nice to you this
New
entire
studio
time.
soon.
Not
New studio
entirely sure
soon.
why you're fucking
That actually
yelling
all
at me.
stays in. Welcome back, guys. What
So,
did everyone bring? There's
episode
treats
2.
here. There's treats here. I'm gonna get into this. What is this, Bill?
Coquito. My girlfriend made it.
Hey, cheers to everybody here, man.
Yeah, man.
I hope everybody has a good holiday. Seriously.
Even to you too, Chris.
That's hilarious.
Cheers. I can't-
Cheers, guys. Hey.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas.
This will air on what's Christmas Eve? Friday.
Yeah, bud.
Friday it'll
fuck.
drop.
That's delicious.
It is
That
good.
is bad
That's good.
news.
It's like pumpkin roll
In like liquid form.
Ooh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt.
She
Matt.
told me that she makes the best coquito. This is the first I'm having it. It is dangerous.
Mike, it's just ranch water. Don't.
Yeah. It's just milk and tequila.
So I brought the coquito and I brought my my pumpkin roll. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pumpkin roll. No one wanted to admit how good it really was.
I think we all said it was good.
I haven't
Yeah.
tried it.
But Matt hates complimenting me for like 14 years now. So
Well, I still don't like you. So
I mean, shit happens.
I try, but
Just so everybody knows, I've always loved Matt, so I don't really know what the problem is.
What's the grainy stuff in that?
egg.
Yeah.
Bird.
Is there
Something?
coconut in it?
There is coconut in it.
that'd probably be it.
But I don't know. It's fucking delicious.
It is good. I've had this from other people, and it just kind of tasted like a different version of eggnog.
like an eggnog,
This
yeah.
tastes like.
It tastes a
the
little
name.
different. Yeah. Yeah. It does taste
I think I always say it right. Coquito.
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 The whole time in my head, actually, when you kept saying coquito, I had it in my head that it was going to be like horchata or something like that.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, it's going to be that. And then I tasted it. I was like, oh, these are different. Oh, wait, he hasn't been saying horchata at all. Like, I was like, he actually hasn't said that word in probably a decade.
I mean, no, if you give me like 30 minutes, we'd probably get some more horchata down here.
What is horchata?
it's like rice milk, right?
Yeah, that's essentially
And
what
it has
is.
like cinnamon and nutmeg in it,
Yeah,
I think.
it
I could
tastes
be
pretty,
wrong.
It tastes pretty similar, actually.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah.
It's pretty delicious, actually.
I think it just doesn't have coconut in it. I think that's like the
Probably.
telling
Coconut
difference.
is
in it.
like the main thing in coquito.
coquito.
and
Yeah.
whatever alcohol is in this too. What alcohol is in this?
Spiced
usually.
rum. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've never actually had coquito.
Like a
before,
good
that's why.
Kraken.
And as Ursula told me, a fuck ton of it. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Good.
she said,
Good thing I
enjoy,
have a
boys.
Full cup of it.
What pizzas did you make, Chris?
So I tried dessert pizzas for the first time today. So one is I made my own like pumpkin cheesecake mixture, and then crushed up some honey graham crackers on top of it to finish. The one over here is a Nutella spread with crushed pistachios on it. And then the one in the middle is going to be kind of like my play on like I love baked brie.
That's what you put in a crust, right?
Yeah, I put brie inside the crust, like a stuffed crust, and then did this blackberry jam and crushed some walnuts
I
on it. So it should
love
be
brie,
good.
dude.
And to be honest, actually, I was messaging with the good Sugar Mirror earlier this week, and she was actually gave me the idea for that. So shout out someone who's way better at baking than I am. So there's that. So.
I didn't realize how good she was. Like I had her cookie, and then I was
Yeah.
like I was mad that I didn't eat the cookie before the podcast when I interviewed her, because she like downplays the whole thing, but she's ridiculous. And
Yep.
then I started having other people's sugar cookies that like you just get over the holidays and never pay attention to, and then all of them that I ate, I was like, wow, her cookie's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't
Well, now
had
I
it yet,
want
but
some.
I hear just nothing but like good things about like.
It'd probably be good with the coquito.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I hear just like really good things about like everything she makes, so I'm sure it's great.
I've only had the cookie, so
try
I won't say anything other than the cookie.
Like I don't want to gas up everything, but I'm sure it is.
She's
Like,
awesome.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
great. She's great. Hey, by the way, what's the she? So What's up with the thin slice thing? Have you heard this?
No, what's that mean?
Never mind. We'll talk afterwards. Disregard. We'll talk afterwards.
Aren't you just wink at me?
Yeah.
He definitely winked at you. I
What was the wink?
I didn't mean it in like a shitty way. I just
No,
naturally
no,
do
no.
that when I like
No.
smile at people sometimes.
No, I like it.
I'll talk to you
Matt,
afterwards.
this seat sucks. How did you handle this last time?
Oh well, I was around you, so I just kind of zoned out for a while.
It works.
You don't like that seat?
I can't see anything. I missed the wink. I can't.
I'll
see
put you
anything on
over
the
here
screen.
next
wanna
time,
switch?
as long as you
We
run
could
the
switch.
switcher.
We could
No,
switch.
I'll just take an Ativan off camera and I'll be fine in 15 minutes.
We could switch. I'm fine with it.
No. Everybody leave me
New
alone.
studio soon, man. New studio soon.
Matt, what'd you bring? What?
No, don't worry about it. Go ahead,
Bill,
Matt.
you can
What'd you
sit
bring?
next
Oh,
time
now I'm gonna
you can
worry
sit
about
here.
it. Thanks.
Bill, next time you can just sit here. All you gotta do is press the
I'm
switcher.
really,
and
I'm
you're
really
fine.
just trying to.
Just touch things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think it really is bothering him.
I brought shout out Tim Silfies, one of our regulars
Timmy!
at the brewery. He shot a deer 2 weeks ago, and he had some meat made, some venison sticks, and some sweet venison bologna. So I made a charcuterie board out of that, some cream cheese, and some of my homemade hot pepper jelly from
That
this summer.
hot
Which
jelly
is
is
banging,
too
by the way.
big,
Yeah, it's
dude.
really good. It's really, really
Thanks,
good.
guys. This
It's
is the most amount
really
of compliments
delicious.
I've had since
Yeah.
yesterday.
What was the guy's name
after
again?
you
You said?
just knocked me down.
Tim. Tim was the guy that brought it in. I actually have the butcher's name. I want to shout him out. 'cause
Yeah, please do.
Frable's Deer Processing
Hell
in
yeah.
Slatington.
Hell yeah.
They smoked both of those meats, and they're phenomenal. So that's what I brought.
They are very phenomenal.
Yeah,
very
it's some
good.
of the best smoked meats and/or deer sticks I've had.
Yeah.
Or that Lebanon too.
The deer sticks are stupid, actually. Like really good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And beers.
Are we gonna do some ASMR with the pizzas? We're
Yeah,
just
we
get
can
real
if you
close
want.
and just.
Let's do
We all
let's
breathe heavy to begin with.
Isn't it sad?
over here.
I watched the last episode and I was like, man, I can hear myself breathing. Maybe that's Bill though.
No, it's all of us.
Yeah.
Fauerbach, what'd you bring?
I made burgers for everybody, and then they had them, and they were like, "They're so good," and then that was it.
It's probably the best burger I've had today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't see a reason to live past the time this airs. So now that I've had that burger, you know what I mean? Like it's good. I'll never taste anything again that delicious.
No, I wanted to
Just
do
we're all
bagels.
clear. I didn't get any burgers, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you were
keep
late.
living.
Well, do we want to dive into Bill's pumpkin roll first?
Are we changing the subject? About
No,
how
we
you
were just
had
talking about-
burgers without me.
No,
I
there
just
was no
talking about-
burgers. I
I
didn't
know.
know
I'm
anything.
kidding. I thought you brought the candy canes though.
Oh yeah, I have candy canes. That's right. I decorated.
Oh yeah, let's shout out while we have the candy cane. Shout out Redner's Mart. I don't know if you guys have heard of Redner's before.
Redner's.
Yeah, Brock's. Is
Yeah,
that
I don't
local,
know.
or-
Yeah,
Yeah, mom and pop.
Bratches. Is that
Bratches?
Bratches?
Yeah.
No,
Breaks?
your pumpkin
Breaks?
roll is
Irish.
really good, man.
Are we eating another piece? Should we do that right now?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it was really,
Here,
really
let me
good.
get this out of the way. Let me put it right in front of my head. Don't touch my fucking roll.
That's aggressive.
We were talking last time.
No. Cut it. It slides around.
Last time he brought this, we did like a 2 or 3 hour show,
Yeah.
Too long.
and
Actually, it was a great show.
and we were so fucked up by the end of it because we started smoking. We were
was
just
my
eating.
finger.
We were eating with our
Disclaimer.
hands.
Disclaimer: I was not.
No. Well, the last time he was on, which
Where
was
are the extra plates, by the way?
it was like around
use
this
them all
time.
for
So we
your
brought the
pizza.
pumpkin roll, and we were just like eating them. In the beginning, we're like, oh, we were doing this, and by the end of it, me and him were just. I think I actually cut a promo where I was just grabbing the pumpkin roll by hand. Thank you. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for your service, Chris.
Thank you for your service.
That
helping
took
me
longer
here.
than I thought.
You know, I hear that when
this
I'm
actually works.
I hear that when I'm in uniform at a gas station, but it means more to me when I'm handing out
Handing out
food
pumpkin roll.
in a basement in Nazareth. So it's
Yeah,
fine. Thanks, guys. Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Give me these back.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yep.
This drink's
bud.
it's addicting. The
Yeah,
drink
it's really
I just
good.
Yeah.
It goes well with the beer too.
So the coquito tastes delicious, but which one is this one? The winner you can't eat right now? You can't figure it out?
I can
Just
eat.
talk.
I'm eating.
Just be rude. Whatever this is that
I
Matt
haven't, I'm
brought.
going to try that one next. This Spruce Willis is really good. Also, it features the best Christmas movie ever, Die Hard, which is a Christmas movie.
not a perfect movie.
How is it not a Christmas movie?
Were you staring at me for a confrontation?
No, I
'Cause
just-
you,
Yeah.
you
I was
responded so fast.
Yeah, I was just curious how it's not a Christmas movie. That's all.
Just because it takes place at Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
Oh!
Bruce Willis himself says it's not a Christmas
Home
movie.
Alone.
He never said
Home
that.
Alone took.
Do you
place
want me to
during
pull it up
Christmas.
right now?
Yeah, I want you to pull it up right now.
Home Alone took place during Christmas, and there was nothing about Christmas in Home Alone except for the fact that it was Home Alone during Christmas.
Yeah.
Did
But that's the
Macaulay
most
Culkin say that it wasn't a Christmas movie?
That's the most popular
He
Christmas
did
movie of all
after
time.
taking Xanax.
But they never once talk about Christmas.
Tim Allen said the Santa Claus wasn't a Christmas
that
movie.
now that's bullshit. You don't
No.
talk about the greatest.
I swear.
Did anyone watch the 8-Bit Christmas? It's good. It's wholesome.
No.
I was
Yeah, that is really
I was
good,
hoping
Bill.
for more on
That's
that.
great.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
That's not Bruce Willis.
And then he says "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker"
That's not Bruce
at the
Willis.
end. So
That's not Bruce Willis.
I just work here.
It says Slash. Right on. That was Slash. Who
That was
gives
Slash from
Who
Guns N'
gives
Roses?
any shits about what that guy says?
I give all the shit.
Oh, there we go.
Who? Bruce Willis?
You had the guy with the most opposite amount of hair as Bruce Willis. Like, you couldn't have just pulled oh, this is John Malkovich saying it instead, like some
Listen.
other bald dude.
Just because you're wrong doesn't mean you have to make stuff up right now.
my God.
I'm pretty sure it was on camera.
It wasn't.
So anyway,
I don't know. I can't fucking see.
that beer is Bruce Willis, definitely a Christmas ale, and there's no denying it. It's a Christmas ale, so
Yeah.
you can debate about the movie.
I was going to say, I was curious about why you released it during Christmas time if it wasn't a Christmas movie.
I know.
You're really winking a lot tonight. That one I saw. Through the woods.
Yeah.
Through the Woods
Look
is
at how
what,
much I had to
is what
squeeze
Bill's drinking.
I
and
love the
You're so
the
strong.
art on it is really cool.
He's so
Like
strong.
the oil or the watercolor painting kind of thing. That's pretty sick. dude.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
son.
Shoulders, baby.
Sarah.
Look at these bad boys over here.
Oh, she did it.
Sarah, our artist, she Bob Rossed the hell out of that.
Yeah, it looks
She
really
hand draws
cool.
everything and then watercolors it. And
Yeah.
Do you use the
That might
same
be-
Can you
girl
see that on camera?
that might be my second favorite label of all time.
Where am I
That
going?
we've done.
You're there. Here, I'm sorry.
Maybe let's show a can that you haven't crushed to oblivion.
He's so strong.
Well, it's the.
Bill, just point
Bill's
it
like,
at
this
that
beer's so
camera.
good, I just want to
There's
crush
37 cameras.
You don't look at the TV, the
I
camera,
can't. I
the one
can't
that's
even
looking
see
at
the
you.
I love that his seat turned into a thing. All
know.
he wanted was that seat.
He was just like, I just want to see how I look in this TV.
You disrupted him.
No,
and
I
then
need to
picked
see what
fights within
everyone's
the-
doing.
Within the first
Why?
10 minutes.
I don't know. Why
Well-
do people have certain things that they do?
I don't know.
We're 14 minutes in. He stole your seat and picked fights with you.
Twice.
Under 15 minutes.
So-
There hasn't been a single fight.
All I do is
None of
share
which- none of
share
those things are
stupid
true, by
fucking
the way.
stories. I promote his pizza, and
I
he's
like
done
his
nothing
stories.
but
I like his
but
stories.
but he's been an aggressor the whole evening.
I would argue that anyone who watches this is like, Chris isn't being aggressive. Bill's just overreacting.
Nice slicer. Like
I
you're
have
really
been-
not that nice.
I have been very open about how it is not a definition of me. It's just cool words that rhyme.
Can we just start over?
No, this is
No,
great.
not the podcast. Us, me and
Oh,
you.
sure.
All right.
Okay.
luck.
So I'll start.
Matt's been trying since 2006.
Yeah.
I was just going to lean back with him and let you guys argue.
Now he just
45
makes me feel
minutes.
like a bad person.
Yeah.
He's turning it to you now.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah.
it's like Matt has disagreements with you. I have disagreements with you.
But it's all
Mike
our
has
fault.
disagreements with you. The common denominator
Is that you're all wrong?
is that's what it is. Oh, fuck me then.
Pretty proud of myself. I thought that was pretty witty.
Right.
Anyway,
It was quick.
We're all really
Instead
getting
of
along.
rose-colored glasses, he wears blue glasses. But
I'm-
he still sees through
I want to
rose-colored
order hot
glasses.
pink ones, man.
Did you?
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah.
They're
You know
like
what's
on
funny is that
back
would
order.
match the retro vibe
whole
of like
everything?
Yeah, the Push
Yeah.
Fitness retro vibe. That would actually be really
I mean,
cool.
this goes with it pretty well.
Yeah. No, it absolutely does. Yeah.
But
You know what I found pretty cool?
So,
I just learned that.
I love that you're like you're like.
No, this ties into what
You know
we're
what I
talking-
think is cool.
Excuse me.
Yeah. It's
I could have
it's
a
never a
word.
bad thing to lean into the mic.
LOL.
So Warwick Farms Brewing actually like got together with what are those sunglasses that you love?
Shady
Ray-Bans?
Ray-Bans.
Oh, the Pit Vipers?
No,
Pit
yeah,
Viper.
Pit Viper.
And they did a collab beer with Pit Viper, and they gave him a bunch of sunglasses.
That's
and I was
cool.
like, dude,
Pit Viper.
I'm not really into pits anymore, but I like.
What
I'll
happened?
support them.
he's better than that, guys.
No, I
He's
just
moved
they
on.
became the uniform for. The
I don't
homie
align with
Travs-
their beliefs.
for the homie Travs thing, and I don't know. I didn't want to wear them.
Yeah.
That's all. Simple.
anyway.
I like the standard Ray-Ban Wayfarers now. Nice and simple.
I'm still rocking Oakleys.
I was on
I got
that
a
game in
fat head.
2013,
The white
but
ones?
Here we are.
I'll,
You were
I'll
what?
probably do. I'll probably go to
the
black this
Ray-Ban.
summer.
What'd you say?
In 2013.
I said in 2013, I was already on that wave, and here you
Yeah.
are finding it.
I think I had Gucci sunglasses in 2013.
That sounds right.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
We started over now, correct? We're okay? How was the pumpkin roll, by the way?
There's no issue. There hasn't been an issue. You're digging at something that has never been there.
clearly an issue.
Okay, this fucking.
I mean, listen to your tone.
this guy.
I don't know why Chris won't lower his voice. What are we eating next?
This is the
Dude, let's
best.
eat the brie one.
He's enjoying.
You want to eat the brie one?
Yeah,
All right. Give me your napkin there, big dog.
Here. Since you're in the hot seat, you get to hand all the food out.
Yeah,
You know what? I like to see
now that you say that, I'm not paying attention. I just keep hammering this thing. It is like I'm like a sucker for candy. I'm like, ooh,
I'm
ooh,
noticing a trend. Mine is full, and
Yeah.
yours is. I can
But
see
see,
it through
I'm
the
like
cup.
a White
It's
Russian
not.
guy. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like you could make a
Fucking
great.
love
Yeah.
White Russians. Ooh, that'd be a great idea to add to it.
Yeah.
Like a coquito-based White Russian. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad news.
Have those in the van for the show.
Okay, so do you want to talk about that?
No.
Yeah. I was talking with Bill. What brought it up? We were talking about
We talked about the gin mill.
the gin mill, and
It's my favorite place.
they got good wings
They
there.
have
They have a
delicious
lot of good
wings.
food there.
Yeah,
So
their
he
food
was
is
like,
good.
hey, Cold just played there.
Yeah.
And then we started getting into just like old bands that like go to places like the Gin Mill. And then we were thinking about like starting something where we would go to these shows and then give like an honest breakdown of like the bar, the experience, the food, and going and seeing that band like Cold. And then like wrapping it up into like a podcast afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay.
But so
gotcha.
like
But we
like,
would have to go to the shows.
but like the whole show, like Cold, Puddle of Mud.
Yes. And you know there's gonna be stories. Like if you
all
like
those
if I went to Cold alone and like texted you guys, dude,
You're
I'm
never
here.
gonna believe this.
Like there's a story there, and we were just thinking about kind of starting to develop that into some sort of either if it's on the road where we do the breakdown in the van afterwards, or if we come back to the studio and like, you know, just kind of like go over the entire experience of going and seeing how these bands are that either were one-hit wonders or massive at some time are now in a smaller venue.
yeah.
So if anybody who listens to this after we all share it or don't share it, and you fucking have connections for shows at One Center Square for those types of shows and Gin Mill,
Then we started talking about the
Jabberjaws.
venues. Yeah.
Contact us, like for real, because we would
If
really
only,
love to do
if
it.
only you guys would have thought about this like 2 years ago when Wes had his breakdown at the
Yeah,
gym.
when he started saying all sorts of like
man.
horrible, inappropriate shit.
Oh, that was at
at Gin Mill. He was
Yeah.
calling the sound guy like racial
Yeah,
slurs and shit, like from across the whole bar. Yeah.
All right, so next week we're starting. Let's fucking go. Like, all right, let's,
Could you imagine like
let's go.
covering that though?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
Yeah.
That'd be nutty.
Yeah.
And it would
Yeah.
be fun. It would be fun to just be like, hey, Tuesday, we're going to see, you know, I don't even know who still is
Lit.
coming around.
We're going to see
Lit.
Lit.
No,
Yeah.
I was just I saw. Wait, is that true? Next Tuesday you're gonna go see
No,
Lit?
I
Oh.
wish.
I don't even think
Because
One Center
first
Square is
off-
back open, is it?
Once, yeah, it's open.
They're doing music
Yeah,
again?
they are. Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
They have shows there like weekly. Yeah, absolutely.
And we
Were
could
we-
probably get tickets for free from them if we promote it.
So
Oh yeah. Oh, fuck.
I think it'd be great too to like talk about it in like almost like a very like
yeah, like give like a
way.
very serious, like
Yeah,
like
just-
over the
so-
top,
yeah.
like critique.
Just so we're
like,
clear.
Just be like the mead
all-
that
how
was
people
served
do
at the
food.
bar.
How
Yeah.
people do food.
I'll pick
People
on
do-
myself right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
If I'm reviewing it, it's gonna end up being pretentious as fuck. So
Can
it's
confirm.
just gonna be. I'm being honest on that one.
Right.
Like
confirm.
I want to hit it like a Yelp review or somebody who just like thinks they have the authority to talk about somebody's restaurant.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe of the show.
Yeah.
Be like,
love that.
okay, now you know
What
what
business
sucked
does
about going to
Cold
see
have?
Cold at the Gin Mill? Let me tell you, their
business?
sound is terrible there.
No, the Gin Mill sound is great. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Just
literally,
reignite the rivalry.
as lame as this sounds, singing karaoke at the Gym Mill, they had all the speakers on for karaoke. It
Are
sounded,
you guys big karaoke guys?
I used to be. Yeah.
That'd
Remember,
be
he's a
something to get
great
back into,
singer.
too. That's right.
Oh God. No, but seriously, the Gym Mill has great sound. So when he went off on his rampage, I was like, "There's no way this guy even knows what's going on." 'Cause
Right.
That place says for it's not a music venue, so to speak, but for what
no.
it is, their sound
He
is
just
great.
wanted to yell
Right.
racial slurs.
I didn't know that they had like a
He's
whole
like, I need an
separate room.
excuse to be racist,
Don't
so
do-
I'm
don't
just gonna
do
blame
drugs,
it on
kids.
the sound. Yeah, yeah.
Don't do.
Yeah, he
drugs.
was super. I think he was on like bath salts at the time or something.
Probably.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the stuffed
Bath salts
brie
don't make
one.
you do that.
What do you think?
Did
Did you try the stuffed crust part of it yet?
Yeah, I took a bite of both at the same time.
Yeah.
I feel like if you grab a bite of both at the same time, that's a razzle dazzle.
Yeah, that's where it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing. And I was like, just biting into the jelly and the walnuts, I was like, oh, this is fine. And then you bite into the crust with the mixed, you're like, oh,
Together,
that's what the thing is supposed to be.
Yeah. It's good, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be your guinea pig all the time.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking all about that. When I first started this, that was literally like what I was doing. I was just like texting my friends, and I was like, "Hey, listen, I made 9 pizzas tonight. Can you come get them?" Like,
Your
or
dirty
like,
little
can
guinea
I go
pig.
bring them to you? Or like my family's the same way. Like they'll be honest about shit. You know what I mean? Like my mom was like, she was just like, "Oh, Christopher,
Not this one.
no, I don't know. I
Not
think
this
it's-
one.
No,
And you're
better
gonna
than
leave
this."
your job. Is this what
up?
you're gonna do?
Yeah. Actually, my mom did say she was visiting in town, and she said something along those lines.
Yeah.
She was just like, "I can't believe you're quitting the service for this." And I was like, "Whoa." Now, as I was like, "This is just like a side gig." She goes, "Oh, that's good." I was like,
My mom's the same way.
"Thanks, Claire. That's good. That's great." Yeah.
I don't think my mom still knows what I don't think she. I operated out of the garage. I don't think she understands what I do still.
Yeah.
No, my parents.
She has no idea.
My mom doesn't drink beer. But what my mom does do is
All of our moms
she
rule.
scans Untapped every day, and she'll text me like once a week. People really seem to like your beer.
That's awesome.
That's
actually.
cool, man.
And
That's super
it's
cool.
cool, but
Yeah.
like it's just so funny because she's like, I don't personally like it, but it seems like people really do.
That's
And I was
awesome.
like,
That's really
thanks,
cool.
mom.
Yeah, my mom just knows what like things I was like nominated for. She doesn't know. She still doesn't get it. I listen to her trying to explain it all the time. I'm like, ugh, fucking. Ugh.
My mom will she'll bring like a gaggle of friends for lunch, and they'll all drink beer. My mom sits there drinking like water, and she's like so proud, and it's so funny because
Very
like,
sweet. It's
she
very
doesn't
sweet.
she doesn't drink,
But she
so,
wants to
like,
support you by
yeah,
being there.
and
That's
it's
super
cool.
cool.
Parents just don't understand.
Yeah, it's
They
fun.
really don't. That's all good.
Can we get Mike's mom on a podcast?
I'm gonna bring my mom on a podcast. I think one of the early ones I'm gonna bring her on to do. Just bullshit with her about raising me because it was not fun for her.
I'd listen to it.
Yeah, I'm
actually really
Yeah, that would be a
see where
very
the groundhog
anticipated.
comes from.
Yeah, I'm actually really
She's,
curious about that journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like super uber Catholic, like just church lady. Raised 4 boys, wanted a girl, didn't get one, stopped after the 4th boy, and just
Where are you in that lineup?
You're the
Third.
second. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought- okay.
Well, I'm 11 months apart from my brother,
Roger, right?
Richard.
Richard.
11
No,
months?
no. He has
Yeah,
a brother
Irish
named Roger,
twins.
though.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wait, Roger's the oldest?
Roger's the youngest, Henry's the oldest,
okay.
Richard's 11 months apart from
You
me.
really butchered that.
I only know Roger. I didn't know his other brothers. That's why I wrestled with Roger. That's why I didn't even know he had 2 other ones. So
Yeah, no. It was
Wrestle.
funny. They called me. My dad's
Wrestle.
like, your brother called. You're on Netflix. Like, that was fun. Like, they think
I
I'm
thought
famous.
that when you texted me that link, I thought it was like a.
Everyone did.
I thought it was a joke.
I
Like
thought
I
it was
thought
fake.
you
I really
superimposed it.
Yeah.
And then my buddy texts me. He goes, "Hey, that guy." He texted me the same thing. He's like, "Yo, that dude you were on the podcast with, like, he's on Tiger King." And I was like, "He has no business being on Tiger King."
Or all the business.
Yeah.
They make a Tiger
Yeah,
King
or all of
3,
it.
we might be on it again.
Yeah.
Let's just keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. People like my buddy Angelo just saw it. Like, people are just seeing it for the first time now.
Yeah,
Oh, it was a fun day. That was it.
yeah, it was super cool.
But it was cool. Like, my parents, like, they like showed their friends and stuff, and like, it was a fight for me to get here and for them to like even remotely know what I was talking about trying to like make a living out of. So that for something like that they can be like, oh, that makes sense. You're on TV.
Right.
But you're going to talk to people in your basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like friends and
Okay,
stuff?
Mike.
Like,
Yeah.
like they're alive when you're doing it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was like clothing.
They're
in the
not your
beginning.
head?
yeah.
It was clothing in the beginning, and then that was impossible for them to understand. And then when I started doing the podcast, it just went further than the clothing.
Yeah.
So and like how food is now. So like food's going further than both now. So it's like, all right, well, pay attention to that, turn it
Yeah.
into something, and then wrangle all 3 the next year.
It's very odd how like people assume like the worst outcome of like your career choice when you take it.
Absolutely.
I remember my grandma was still alive when I joined the service, and I remember she said like when I came home, like my buddy was home from basic training or after being away in the Army for a bit, and he was like, "Hey, I'm going to lunch with my recruiter. Do you want to come with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll come like hang with you." Like that dude like used car salesman me. Like he got me like fucking like right away. And I remember I came home.
Dude, they're watching. Be
Yeah.
careful.
Sorry, government. But
Thank you all for your service.
they So I came home that day, and my mom was like, "Oh, how was lunch with Jimmy?" And I was like, "I joined the army. I'm leaving in 30 days." And I remember my grandmother was visiting us, and
Did she cry?
My mom was like really upset, like, "Why didn't you should talk to me about this?" Blah 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 blah. And I remember my grandmother looked at my mom, and she goes, "Claire, he's gonna die over there." And I remember just being like, "All right,
Proved
I'm gonna
them wrong.
pack.
yeah,
Back.
in your face, Evelyn." No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
She's fine. She's not fine, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
proved her wrong. But either way, yeah, no, but that was the thing. Like, people just thought, like, that it was the worst decision of my life. And to be, like, fair, I know I, like, joke about it a lot, but, it just definitely gave me structure for, 'cause I didn't have a lot of that growing up, so it was good. But, yeah, it's just...
No, everyone.
It's funny
always
when
gives
parents,
you-
like, don't have, like, that, like, I don't want to say they don't have that full belief in you, but it's almost like... what they're saying has such a thick level of caution with it too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I don't know, Matt. I obviously don't know your parents, but I'm sure your parents were like, "Oh, you want you beer? You just want to make it instead of drinking it?"
What's funny is that it was never the case for me.
That's awesome.
And I'm lucky in that regard. My mom was chased her dreams, and she saw I was passionate about it, and she saw that I cared about it, and she was like, "If you care about it and you're good at it, then do it."
That's so cool, man.
And she's still that way. She comes in and she pays I think $180 a piece to get every single label we've ever made for our beer hung on the wall in the brewery. So she'll get it like matted and framed.
Oh, that's really
She
cool,
pays out of that of her own pocket as much as we tell her not
awesome.
to.
Yeah.
She's like, "No, this is my contribution."
She's proud of the
That's
boys,
very
man.
sweet. That's
and
really
it's
really
cool.
sweet. Yeah.
So I can't say that I have the same
No.
story there, but
Your mom didn't want you to die when you went into beer.
I do have a story about the military though.
Yeah.
I was real close to joining the Marine Corps, and I was going to go over and I was going to cook in the Marine Corps and just get them to pay for CIA. And my mom sat me down and said, "You're not fucking joining the Marine Corps." My mom does not curse. She used the F word when she sat me down. She said, "You're not doing it," and that's the reason I didn't join.
That's
so,
tight. Yeah.
I'm way too
totally
selfish
opposite.
to join the military.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
I mean, you can joke all you want. I'm pretty exhausted from my career. That's literally why my grandfather wanted me to, because he was in the Air Force, and he always told me when I was a teenager he wanted me to. And I was like, yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't want to do that.
I brought it up once.
That's why I joke around, but like
Yeah.
I respect the shit out of it.
It was just
fucking
really funny. I
crazy.
remember being in high school, and it was like sophomore year, and I remember like it was our janitor came in at the time and turned on the TV right as the second plane was hitting the building, right? And I remember as soon as that happened, everybody was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like blah blah, and they're saying like, "Oh, it's a terrorist attack," like all this kind of stuff. And I remember like most of the dudes in the room were like, "I'm gonna join the Air Force," like, "I'm gonna join the Navy," "I'm gonna join the Marines," and like a lot of the like females in the room were like, "That's so brave," like, "Oh my god." And then like I remember sitting there and in my head thinking like, "You guys are so dumb. They're throwing planes at buildings.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hard fucking pass."
Yeah, right.
And then I'm pretty sure I'm the only one for my graduating class.
That did
to
it.
join
Yeah,
the
I think I
who
remember
actually
you saying
joined.
that.
Yeah,
Actually. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm gonna play music. That seems way cooler.
Yeah. Yeah. I only got to do that a little more when I came
When you
back.
came home?
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
came back. And
Wait,
I was in
how
my
old
late
are you again?
20s. I'm 35.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like a year older than me, right?
I'm 37.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah.
you were talking about wrestling, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Did
Because
we
did
wrestle?
you go to Northampton?
No, I went to Central.
I went to
I'm a
Central
Central
recovering Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to yeah, because you know Mike.
I'm
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Northampton.
But yeah, I mean,
Concrete
we were.
Kids,
I
shout
know all
out.
those people.
Shout out Concrete Kids.
Shout out Kelly Bauer. Northampton's great.
I love Kelly.
I
She's
love
not
Kelly
from
Bauer.
fucking Northampton. though.
Who's Kelly Bauer?
It's just a stupid
Why don't
inside
you tell
joke.
us who Kelly Bauer is?
A friend of ours that
Hi,
moved to
Kelly.
Northampton and hates Northampton.
No,
it's not even a fun story.
She loves it.
But no, we were in
Is
the
she
same.
single?
We were in the same.
Yes. You want me to introduce you?
Yeah.
We were in the same division, right?
Not
You were
promising
double
anything,
A.
Kelly.
You guys
Not
are double A,
promising
right?
anything.
Yeah,
Actually, she doesn't watch this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, listen, go to this minute marker. Somehow your name comes up.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
Chris and I
And
were just
then-
talking about
That's how
wrestling.
you
Yeah.
build subscribers.
And then go back to all of Mike's other podcasts and see where he talks about Wiccan chicks.
Yeah. Is she
And
Wiccan?
then you don't fall under that category.
No, she definitely doesn't.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't be friends with her.
she's
I mean,
awesome.
sorry to all my
Nice,
friends that are
dude.
wicked chicks. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems silly as well.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, you
But
always
it's because
you
I'm
always
a
make-
Pisces.
You always
Anyway,
make fun of
wrestling.
them.
OMG, you're such a Pisces,
because I'm a-
dude.
Did you
I'm a
guys
water
give each
sign.
other cauliflower ear or what?
So I
I
have it
don't
on my left
remember-
ear a little bit.
I don't remember. Like, I don't
You
think
can
we
only
met
get
in
that
high
from
school.
the-
Yeah,
We met
I was
after high
asking.
school.
I was like,
Yeah,
did we
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about this
We
last?
talked about ringworm last
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
we've come full circle.
Yeah.
Let's not do this fucking go. Let's eat another slice of pizza.
Okay. Let's do this one. This
People
is
are
the
gonna be like, these idiots.
yeah. They're like, we already heard the ringworm shit. We're over it. We
We
get
don't
it.
want you
They
guys
all don't
wrestled.
shower.
We
I get it.
We
All right. I
You
get
guys
it.
wore tight clothing and rolled around with each other. We
Yeah.
get it.
Cauliflower is just the Delta version of ringworm.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. This one is stupid.
It's my laugh.
He's got the coquito going through him.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
starting to.
Yeah.
I'm still
There's a
I'm
very
buzzing
little bit
solid
left.
between this
Which one?
niner and
You know, what is this? This is
Takata.
pumpkin cheesecake.
Yeah, this is pumpkin cheesecake, a pumpkin cheesecake mix, and then I did the and then I did the
He's like, give me a
crumbled
fucking slice.
crumbled graham crackers on top. to finish.
Yeet.
Just add it to my.
Yeah, you can put it on here because
Spaghetti
I'll walk
and-
over.
Spaghetti
much-
and yeet balls, am I right?
you can use the steps, Mike.
Bam.
That was rude.
That was really rude.
Would you say nice, dude?
I said that was rude.
That
I
was
wasn't
really
talking to you. How is it? Because it looks delicious.
Well,
Oh, I definitely.
Yeah?
I
like
definitely
this
have a
way
buzz
better
from
than
that.
rude. Do you? Okay.
I don't like
keto.
walnuts though.
No, you're
Pretty solid one too.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know if you could have 2 glasses of that and not be drunk.
Whoa.
I don't know if
Shout out, Urs.
Oh, you're so cool.
I'm supposed to sound stupid.
Would you say shout
You know,
out
the best
herbs?
was the next day after the last podcast, and you're
Oh,
like,
they said herbs,
I'm
like
still
herbs bio,
fucking
like-
wasted. All you did was
Cool,
make me
dude.
drink tequila and water.
Nope.
The ranch water wasn't that bad of an idea last time.
It sure was. That's why I abstained from it.
I have abstained from ranch water.
You knew right away.
I saw him with a bottle of tequila, and I was like, nope, I'm out on whatever that is.
Oh yeah.
All right, this is delicious.
It's
You like
real-
that one?
It's real good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It does pair well with the coquito and pumpkin roll.
Yeah, everything's just like super sweet, cinnamony.
Yeah, but
coconut.
perfect. Like nothing's too much. Oh my god.
You're literally disgusting.
But I'm a jerk for saying you could use the steps.
You're actually a raccoon in trash right now.
Groundhog.
I love you for who you are, Mike.
Yeah. That was good, man. Mm-hmm. That was a good one. I like that one. That's tasty.
That was good.
Where would you
That's
try
the
and do
first
these?
time
Would
you
you
did that?
try and do dessert ones and pop-ups, or do you think it'd be too hard?
No, I feel like dessert ones, excuse me, I would just do just for like a like just hanging
Catering?
out with you guys, and I don't even know if I do it for a private event because I have a private event coming up in January. And I'm just doing.
While up.
Actually, yeah. Can I get one of those?
You could use the steps.
Yeah, I'll take it through the woods, please.
I'm not gonna remember.
No, I don't think I'm ever going to do these at a pop up, just because it takes so much more time to kind of
Yeah.
like throw it together,
We're good.
And plus switching out between.
Fun,
I don't know.
too.
Yeah, it's fun. It's novel. You know what I mean? Is what it is.
You want one of these too? You said. Is that what you said? I don't have
Thanks, Bill.
memory. What do you want, Matt? Or,
I'm good. I'm over here on my high, boys. Got my high percentage beer, and I got my high percentage coquito.
That's good.
back to the Corona.
Thank you for being loud on the audio program.
That's a high
I have to show how strong I am everywhere. Brr, brr, brr.
Except for
You want to talk about your shoulders?
They're great. Best in the valley.
Mike and I argue about shoulders every day. I don't know why the fuck it started.
except for I just carried a 100-pound gym mat to Bill's van for him.
Because my back can't hold that.
Yeah, I didn't know your back was so fucked up.
Yeah, really fucked up.
That's all I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
There.
Clearly, I didn't want to talk
I didn't.
about it.
Yeah, I didn't know you had this really deep physical flaw. Can we exploit it for a second? We just talk about it. You want to talk about it in length?
Clearly, I didn't want to keep talking.
Yeah, I know. You're like,
What's the crumble?
cool. Thanks for bringing it up.
Graham
it's,
cracker.
Yeah, crushed honey graham crackers.
I
Actually.
work for you now.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. That's you're fine. Yeah.
Is that your name?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, that deer is really good, man.
Yeah.
That dude killed it with this. This is very, very, very.
Yeah, I would
tasty.
go there. I mean, after having this, if that does he sell stuff like how Nello's is?
You know,
where-
I don't know, and I've never been there. He brought it back, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I took it to the butcher in Slatington. They slow smoked this in a shed for 12 hours." And I was like, "What's the name of this? It's amazing." I don't know if they sell their own product or if they
Yeah, we
only
should
do
look
it.
into it. Road trip and
if
go
you-
out.
Yeah, maybe we just have to shoot a deer and figure it out.
Where
We'll do that too.
is it? Slatington?
I have guns.
You said like Emerald area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's an actual meat shop, that'd definitely would be worth like a road trip for.
What's that? Thompson's? That's the other
Thompson's
place.
is in.
Yeah.
Is that one the Port of Slating?
They, like,
I think
sell
it's
out
Slatington.
constantly.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Right there off the canal.
That sweet bologna, no joke, is some of the best stuff I've ever had. in
That
my
was
life.
really good, man.
The sticks is that cheddar in there too with the sticks?
Yeah,
Those are super.
Yeah,
those
they're
are
real good.
Venison sweet bologna is pretty easy to mess up too, in my opinion.
I can imagine it's much harder to deal with than
You could
beef.
feed that to anyone; they wouldn't know it's venison.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
for sure.
that's
put
when
a
you know
kidney
venison
on
is the best.
Yeah,
That's when you know venison's good, man. I love venison season.
my kidneys are shot, but we'll try it anyway.
Are you just looking at Bill? Were you looking at Bill? Are
I
you looking
just
at Bill?
ate, so I can't talk.
I'm just listening to him chew.
How
I'm
many more
trying to
times-
forget about it.
What did you want the pens for?
Oh, this fun game I'm going to teach you guys real quick.
So anyway, I was thinking about.
Yeah, I don't want to play this.
You guys really don't want to play a game?
No,
in.
let's try it.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to explain it first because there's 4 of us. All right. So I'm just going to explain it real quick. All right. So we're each going to
can
have.
count
Yep.
on
We're each
me.
going to have 4 index cards. And how this is going to work is that we're each going to have our own pile. All right. Looking at the flat side like this. What we're going to do when we start off is we're just going to write a sentence or anything. You could write 1 word, you could write 2 words, you write a sentence. You could say kitty litter. You could say I went to the mall today. You could say something morose or derogatory, whatever. You know what I mean? So then once you write it, what you do is when everybody's done, we pass it to our left. Bill will then be looking at my sentence, right? Or my words. I'll be looking at the words you wrote, right? You pass the whole stack. I look at it, I register it, I put it to the back, and then I try and draw that thing. Whatever he wrote down, you just try and draw it. And then it keeps going. Then I give it to Bill. Bill then looks at this thing and says, what the fuck is this? And then he tries to write whatever he thinks it is. And then it goes to Matt.
We're
And
doing
Matt's
this on
like,
the podcast.
What the fuck?
Okay. I'm not going to remember any of this.
Nope, we're not doing it. I thought it was a fun game, and then Bill's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't worth my time. It has nothing to do with deadlifts.
Just so
it
we're
has nothing
clear.
to do with coquito.
Just so we're clear.
Fucking done.
I'm being attacked for genuinely saying we're doing this on the podcast because I'm not going to remember.
Don't play
any of it.
innocent.
So
Don't play
So
innocent.
instead of attacking me,
Oh, this guy. Oh, the biggest guy is so sad right now. Oh my god.
if you expect me to remember fucking 90% of what you just said, dude, all I know is you said, you know what's fucking me up? When you said I brought index cards, we're writing down things we'd be canceled for. I was like, that's gonna be terrifying. And now you're saying this is what we're doing, and all I can fucking focus on is what?
I said before that I was kidding about the.
I didn't hear that part.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like guilt to me.
That sounds way
I
more
learned my
terrifying.
lesson. I learned my
You're not
lesson.
finishing your coquito?
I'm gonna finish it.
Oh.
But he was shaking his cup like he needed more.
No,
so.
I was.
There's a little bit left.
None.
No, I really will do this.
No, Bill, we don't have to do it.
There's no, just again, so we're clear, there's no piece of me that completely moved this out of the equation. You're clearly frail
So
and
what-
you can't
so I have a
handle
question. What do we
me
need?
Sure, what's up,
asking
bud?
What do we
a
need 4 cards for?
Because there's 4 of us, and we each get a chance to interpret something.
Okay.
That's what it's for.
So we each get 2 cards.
No, we get 4. What?
See, and you go yell at him like you just yelled at me. I didn't remember what you said, and you
He's-
attacked me.
Bill, you and I both know the underlying tone of, oh, we're doing this on the podcast.
Oh, I see what you say. You get 3 blank ones.
You got it, bud.
Plus what you wrote down.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I can see how you would
It'll
interpret
take 10
that,
minutes.
but that's not
That's
how I
it.
meant it.
Let's do it. I was worried that it was
He's
going
so funny, isn't he?
I was worried it was going to take 40 minutes, and I was
Okay.
like, I don't think we have time for this.
We'll be
but-
even
No, not
more
at all.
serious. On
Let's do
my
it.
business
Come on,
and
pass 'em
child,
out.
that's not how I meant
Oh,
it.
don't,
We'll let
don't
Bill.
do that.
We'll let Bill.
Don't do
We'll
that.
let
See?
Bill complain for a while you pass him out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right,
cool.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Cool.
Now I don't want to play out of spite.
Shocking.
Pass those to Mike.
We know you can beat me up. Just don't.
Give me the cards.
No, you'll get them last.
Give me the cards now.
Has anyone here watched the movie Primal with Nicolas Cage?
No.
It's really good.
Is that the one about? Yeah, the one about the
He's like
priest investigation.
No, he's a zoo. He hunts animals and then sells them to the zoo. And then
Oh, I'm thinking of
He sells dead
Primal
animals?
Fear.
no.
That's what I'm thinking of.
He captures them.
Okay.
And then he brings them over back on a boat. But also on that boat, the FBI is bringing a serial killer who happens to escape, and he lets the animals out on the boat. And then Nicolas Cage is torn between wrangling the animals
And the serial killer.
and the serial killer. And at times he's got to decide.
It's like the most dangerous game.
It's very much like Under Siege and what was the other one that's like, I don't know, one of those
Con
other
Air?
ones. Yes,
'Cause
Con
it
Air.
sounds just like Con Air.
Did you see that other movie he did? I think it was called. Was it Maggie or Margaret? You know what I'm talking
Mandy.
about?
I like his newer stuff.
Mandy,
That's
that's what
really
it was,
The Color
yeah.
of Outer Space.
Dude, that
Man-
was so sick. It was
Watch
so
if
good.
you're into that. Watch The Color of Outer Space. It's the same blue, weird,
Yeah.
trippy tones with the,
Color
music
of
and
Outer
everything.
Space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Well, that counts as your sentence.
Sure does. I'm not gonna remember that like 30 minutes.
All right. So what's the first step?
Okay, so now that we have all these, right? Just write anything. Write anything on this first one.
Okay. Locked in.
All right. Now looking at this sentence, right? We're looking at it just like this. Are you good, Mike?
Almost. Yeah, I'm good.
We're gonna pass this to our left. The whole stack.
The whole stack.
The whole stack. Pass the whole stack to your left. I'll come get you in a second.
The Eagles are tied with the Redskins, which is sad. In case anyone was wondering.
All right. Looking at this, all right? You look at it, acknowledge it, and then just put it to the back of the pile,
Yep.
and then draw that thing. I am not a good artist. This is gonna come out horrendous.
I don't know how to draw this.
I'm legitimately like half cocked from drinking that glass of Toquito.
Did you say Toquito? Like taquito? Did you just say Toquito?
We're in the middle of the game. All right, I have my drawing done.
Hold on, please.
You hate this game. Look at
He
his
does.
face.
He does. He's just.
I don't know why I'm being attacked. I'm just sitting here.
I'm not
quiet.
attacking you.
Yeah.
Just sitting here. I didn't say anything. I didn't reference anything. I'm playing along.
God. Okay, are we good with the next one?
Yeah. Now what do? We put that in the back?
No. No, you would same thing we did the first one. You just hand it to the next person, and then
Okay.
that person looks at that picture.
Was somebody sleeping? What was that noise?
I don't know what that was. So you look at that picture,
Ew.
whatever it is. You put it to the back. You put it to the back, and then write what you think that was. That's it.
Oh boy.
I write like a child. My handwriting is horrible.
So is
We
your
ready?
drawing.
Yep.
All right,
It's not much
pass
better.
it.
Thank God I can lift weights. I can. I can spell for you.
Oh no. What? Bill.
Now what?
So same thing. You look at it.
I gotta draw this.
Put it to the back, and then you draw that sentence.
I don't remember the sentence.
I mean, you could look at it again.
This is good for anybody who just listens to the audio files, by the way.
Jeez Louise.
This is all I hear is
All I hear
breathing.
is, all I hear is wheezing.
This would be good for some music here.
Yeah, this is where you should put in 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, I realize this looks more like it. Oh.
I'm definitely not. I'm nowhere near done. This might be the best thing I've ever drawn in my entire life. I hope my daughter never finds these videos on the internet later. Because this is... Am I passing it?
Yeah, once Mike is done. So then once Mike is done and gets it to me, we'll be back in the original thing. And then we're just going to go one by one and see how it went through telephone. So you pass it?
You just try to hold my hand.
I would.
All right, so look at that card. Flip it to the back.
Dude, if that's a Nike symbol, you got work to do.
And it should be your original sentence now, right?
Yes.
Can't
So
draw, man.
starting with you, Bill, what was your original sentence?
I love Chris.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure everything else was talking shit on me, but I was nice.
Wait, what are we supposed to do here now?
So that says I love Chris,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now flip it over and see what Matt drew. And
He drew an eye, a heart, and then hands and pizza.
Yeah.
To the camera that you yelled at me is facing me.
I didn't yell at you.
That's a nice slice.
You got it?
Oh,
You got
that's
it?
so cool, dude. Yep. And what's the next one say?
I love pizza hands.
There you go.
And then this is the drawing.
Yeah.
That looks more like tuberculosis.
Looks like measles.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like a leper.
Yeah. There you go. See?
There
What was
you
yours,
go.
Matt?
All right. Wait. What do
So
I
you start with
Start
the
from
original
the
sentence you
beginning.
wrote.
Oh, ringworm walls,
Okay. Yep.
based off of the last podcast. And we got semen in a box. What is this? Can you see it?
Kinda.
You're this one. Yeah.
The
there you
white's
go.
A
fucking
little
it
washed
up.
out.
Yeah, it's washed out. It's a really good picture.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wish everyone could see it.
Here.
Let me see it. Yep.
Semen wall. Or semen
Oh, that
box.
makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
And then sperm in a box. That's
Yeah.
sperm in a shoebox.
Yeah.
It's actually a very good guess.
Sperm in a shoebox.
based off of the drawing you were given.
It's not too bad.
And
This is what my fucking magical hands laid down.
See?
We're gonna need you again here. Bill drew a what do you call that thing that you chop hay with?
Sickle?
The sickle.
Yeah,
He drew
yeah.
a sickle on a shoebox with a dick. There it is.
What is that?
Oh, I get it. Like the Nike symbol
For a guy that-
shoebox.
It's
for
a steamy mushroom.
For a guy that has 50 pairs of Nikes, he sure doesn't know how to draw.
I can't draw, man.
It's real bad. Okay, Mike.
So you go by your original sentence?
Yeah, so
pulled
you
to?
start by your original sentence.
Come donkey.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's all the way over there. So the first one is, it looks like a scared rabbit getting rained on by some jizz.
Was that your drawing?
I don't know if Bill wants to put that in front of the camera. It's the furthest one.
Tell me where I'm at.
Back
Back
a little
up,
bit.
back up. Right there.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a graphic
A
designer.
little farther back. A little farther back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yep, there you go.
Jizz everywhere.
I was just thinking about the donkey from Shrek.
All right, and
Jizzing on
then
'em.
somebody interpreted that as a jizz deer. And the
Not bad though.
Not
That's
bad,
pretty
not
close.
bad,
the
dude.
final picture. Final picture.
I drew it as more of a moose. I'm sorry about
Back
that.
it up a little bit, Bill. Yeah, there you go. 'Tis the season.
Yeah,
The reason,
right in the
reason
eyes.
for the season.
Right in the eyes.
Yeah,
I believe that's called a facial.
That's
Yeah.
why deer deserve the jizz.
that's good.
Deer are awful.
Here, if you'd like your original.
So in honor of
titles.
my friend Bill, I started with I love ham.
Yep. That's great.
This is really good, actually. You for a meal you don't eat.
Yeah, and I
nailed
don't,
it.
and I have no artistic
Yeah.
abilities.
Yeah.
show,
please.
show him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be over here. I'm sorry. Tony.
On Matt. Yeah, right next to Matt.
I drew that.
That's really good.
yeah,
There's no eye though.
it's all
Yeah.
dirty and shit.
That's great.
It's like mustard on it.
And then it was followed
I think there's
by
jam on it, dude.
Bill loves ham. Nailed it. And then it finished up with Mike's award-winning drawing,
Wait, I need
which doesn't look like Bill at all.
I need to see it before you put
What
it
do
up
you
there.
mean it doesn't
Because I
look
can't
like
see
Bill?
it on TV.
What do you mean it doesn't look like Bill?
Dude, put it up. It's so good. It's so good. He's got a Santa hat on and everything.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to see that.
There it is.
Am I carrying? I can't see it. Am I carrying ham?
Yeah.
Muscles Farm. Plural. Muscles Farm.
I love that it's not Muscle Farms, but it's Muscles
Hey, there's
Farm.
copyrights on this stuff, guys.
Is there a Christmas tree in my other arm?
No, that's the ham.
There's a ham.
Oh, no, that's your muscles. Those are your muscles.
Wait, is the
person.
ham his muscles or what?
No, he's holding the ham over there.
My son is 2 and he could draw better muscles.
That was under
I don't feel
pressure.
so bad about my heart and hand.
Mike's like, hold on, let me draw muscles.
There they are. There's a seizure while I'm drawing. Jesus.
I think
His
it looks
brain
like-
just shut halfway down.
Muscles.
He's-
All right.
there you go.
Oh,
See?
that's
Now,
what
did you
I was
hate it?
laughing
Did
so
you hate
hard.
it that
Don't
much,
fucking
Bill?
stare at me when you say that.
That was fun.
There was no piece of me that wasn't
fun.
interested.
Did we really do that on the podcast?
Yeah. I hope you're editing that out.
No, not at all. That was the best part. That was the best part.
Honestly, the best part about this is when I told you when I saw you, Ursula didn't even know there was a video. She thought there was just audio. So she listened to us progressively get more drunk in the last podcast. So now all I can think of is somebody only listening to audio and going, what the fuck? All I hear is these fucking idiots breathing.
All I hear is heavy
Which
breathing.
makes it even funnier. It's
Yeah.
even,
I always forget to
I
back
always,
up.
you know what's funny too is that when I was watching the last one of my buddies was just like, "Do you guys all just like argue all the time?" I was like, "No. There's like 10 years of friendship." Behind
Yeah.
this. I was like,
Yeah.
"It's
So,
all
yes.
it's
Yeah,
all
it
Yes,
really
it's
is
like
all a joke.
it's like a joke." Like,
All
it's
I do
not
is
like,
talk about how much I love Chris.
You ever
and how
hang out with
handsome
a friend?
I think he is.
You
I
ever
don't
hang out
really
with a
hate
friend
him.
you only see twice a year? You start out with 10 minutes of pleasantry and then 45 minutes of arguing. Like
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Well,
That's great.
It's like being at a
That
family
actually was
reunion.
good.
That was a lot
yeah,
of fun.
it is.
Should we do this last one real quick to
Absolutely.
do that? Yeah, let's do that.
Absolutely. While you do that, I'm up. Anybody need something before I slam the cooler down? Because of those muscles that Fauerbach.
Hey, you're zoning out.
What?
You're zoning out.
Yep. I was going to ask him if I wanted a beer or not. I would have got up.
No, I got chocolate on my arm. Oh no.
Shout out to Urs.
Yeah. Oh.
My stomach was just...
Does anybody want any more before? No, you guys. Are
I'm
still...
good, thank you.
I'll drink. We're good.
It's a lot. It's like I had like a glass of milk
There you go, Bill.
with 9 pieces of pizza.
Your intestines will hate you tomorrow.
Golly.
How much time do we have left?
17 minutes.
No, I think we're just about. It looks like 3 minutes.
It's got like 15.
What?
Okay. That's an early start. There was like 6 minutes.
Once
of
we cut
nonsense.
out Bill's nonsense, it'll be like more.
Yeah, after this pizza, we'll just wrap up.
You guys can attack me all you want. The people who view this will see that I'm clearly the non-aggressor in every situation.
You know what makes people not think that?
That I
Because
keep
you have
saying
to
it?
say that all the time.
The problem is I usually use,
Everybody hates me and it sucks.
I think it's a. I've never said that.
Yeah, your problem. You're
I'm too insecure to actually say that.
a pusher, Bill.
Yeah, I'm a bad influence.
You're a bad influencer.
I don't know anything about that.
That's true.
No,
as
you're
well.
not.
That
No,
was
yours
fucked
is.
up,
I like
man.
your Instagram, man.
That was fucked
I like
up.
yours a
You just
lot.
realized what you said after you said that, man.
What do you mean?
You just attacked him.
No, I didn't.
Said he was a bad influencer. He does a
No,
great
he said
job
that.
at influencing people.
He just said that.
Those were his words.
What the fuck?
You should have more coquito, bro.
I'm good, bro.
I appreciate you sticking up for me, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah,
See?
Mike, that was really cool.
What? Once again, people will see.
No, that's. Yeah, I really hope that people see that. Like, honestly, dude, like your whole life, like it's just been like this victim thing, and
It
like
is. That's all it is.
life's always been out to get you.
It's been out to get me.
What are you?
It's good.
Yes, it's so good. Thank you.
The funniest, honestly,
Do you think this will taste different if they're hot? Well, I mean, I know they will, but like this is really good.
Thanks, man.
yeah, this one's delicious.
I would say this one. My least favorite one was the brie one.
Yeah, but
This is second.
the
and
brie
first-
the brie with the actual jam and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was good. Yeah,
So if there was a way to like
to have them mixed all
adjust
together.
that,
Yeah,
The brie one had like more of a floury taste to it,
I agree. Yeah, I don't think I cooked it as long too.
but
Ooh, that's what it
These
was.
two are very good.
Thanks, man.
I'd like to try it with some crushed candy cane.
Shout out Redners. I don't know if you guys need the. Oh my god.
That's as far as I can.
I really like. I started listening a couple days ago to like. I've never delved into the world of like ASMRs, and I just randomly started listening to them, and now my whole
I hate
YouTube feed is just they're fucking.
You got chub?
What?
Did you get a chub?
Why? Why would?
Like a chub?
No. I know what a chub is.
Yeah.
I said why. Like
Well,
why?
I think that's why people get into that. It's like to jerk off to the sounds of like.
It's a relaxation thing.
Not,
You don't
not
find
the
jerking
ones
off
I-
relaxing?
Not the ones that I go down.
Why are you not relaxed
I always
when
see
that's
like
happening?
ASMR like links and feeds like when you're on Pornhub and shit. That's the only world I mean, and I listen to like I do like the meditating sleep stuff. I never see like, hey, I'm gonna eat a banana and you can go to sleep to it.
This is taking a weird turn. I
Yeah,
hate the sound of people chewing. It makes me want to.
Yeah,
punch
no,
people
I'm not
violently
into
in the
that.
face.
I'm not into that. Just like I'm not into feet, but like there's like
Whoa.
I'm telling you, there's like
What?
there's like OnlyFans girls who have like their ASMR things and like they like whisper bedtime stuff.
ASMR has always been a thing. It's just that it's on like the internet now as a trending thing in the last couple of years.
I'm just saying there's
It's not-
also an avenue for
it's
perversion
not-
with it.
It's
Oh, for sure.
there's an avenue for perversion for everything.
So when you said you were getting into it, I pictured you were cranking off, choking yourself, shit like that.
You know what? We've gone so far into this, I'm just going to agree. So, yeah, anytime I listen to videos of people eating bananas, I'm like, I just really need to come.
Bill, you don't agree with me?
I got
Did you
nothing
get what
to
I was
offer on
saying? ASMRs? They're not for me. They're just fucking.
I mean, honestly, I've just been sitting here listening. It took me a hot minute to even understand what the fuck you guys were talking about, because I'm not familiar with any of that stuff. And then when you brought up fucking OnlyFans shit, I was like, okay, now it all makes sense. And that's only because I just saw somebody I'm friends with post about how much money she made by selling noises of her stepping on stuff.
Yeah.
on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
For dudes to like get off.
Yeah,
to
like
the-
girls who pop balloons with their asses
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
like he just wanted the sounds of her stepping on
Yeah.
squishy shit.
Dude, man,
That's what I meant
There's
when
a
I asked
seat.
if you got
There's
a
a
hard on.
seat for every
Yeah.
ass, man.
I didn't
It's
know you were trying to
fucking
sleep
wild.
with bananas. That's even weirder than getting hard to
Yeah, I
them.
was trying to fall asleep to the sound of dudes eating bananas. Should have told you guys I'm into that. Dude, the hustle of OnlyFans though, gotta respect it.
I respect the
man.
shit
Yeah,
out of it.
Respect the shit out
Small
of it.
business, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Talk
Literally.
about influencing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like for real.
Yeah, a friend of mine probably almost cleared. She's almost probably at $300,000.
Is that the gypsy sister?
Kelly
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always get really confused. Like hers are really funny because in the sense of like I only follow her on Instagram, but like it's just really funny because like
See how he-
when
I like
you
that you had
think-
to specify
See
that.
how he
Well,
said it?
I mean, I don't follow OnlyFans.
No, I only.
But anyway,
I did for a little bit.
but like
hers.
anyone else's, you think of like OnlyFans, it's like, oh, me and my boyfriend did this, or here's nudes of me this.
Yeah.
Whereas like her Instagram is literally like, it's like 8 seconds of her like running from one end of her living room to the other.
Well, she's a TikToker. That's how it started. Is she built a following on TikTok? So she did dumb stuff on TikTok wearing bikinis. So most of what's dumped over to
okay.
Instagram is TikTok.
so
and
I'm just late to whatever her feed is then. I
no,
guess.
not at all. If you don't know her feed and you
Yeah.
don't follow her on TikTok, I only know because I'm a friend of her and talk to her all the time. So like it started with a TikTok following, and then she got like I think she's almost up to 500,000 followers, which is crazy. So and then when she was there, she started getting like contacted by people like, hey, we'll pay you to do this, pay you to do that. And then there were so many people contacting her were like, they're like, hey, would you do more? Would you do more? Would you do more? And then she asked me about it, and I was like, why don't you do it? And she didn't ever get nude. I think maybe she does now, but in the beginning she wasn't. It wasn't even like there's girls who make millions of dollars and don't ever get naked.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans and I'm gonna make it seem like I'm gonna advertise it as if it's gonna be like this big like nude drop, and then when I drop it, it's just like the same thing as my Instagram.
Yeah, what's her face did that? That Bella, what the one? What's her name?
Didn't the
Girl from Disney or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Bella Thorne.
Yeah, she did
yeah.
that, and then people like that was when they changed the whole policy of OnlyFans.
Yeah, I think it was like last year. I remember that article came out on, I think it was
Yeah.
like on Twitter or something. Like it was just like she made $13 million in like one day. It might not. That might be an exaggeration.
No, it's
number, but
around
it was like
there,
it
whatever.
was some absurd number like
I
that.
love watching people fucking get super pissed off at any individual male or female, whatever, that does the OnlyFans shit. Like,
Yeah, let's get the Jordans on.
imagine
They're
getting
nice fucking shoes.
Yeah.
They are. Imagine
They go
getting
with the
that
clock,
upset
too.
at somebody being
Build it last
smarter
time,
at
so.
making money than you. Like,
Like obviously, it's like I don't want to say like it's unfair by any means, but obviously she has a larger following, so
Yeah.
it's easier for her to do
Sure.
that. You know, look at that. Yeah. Those are
I
very
had the
Christmassy
skate
colors,
ones.
man. You
They
nailed
are.
it. You nailed it
The
with that
black
color
and red
scheme
ones?
today. You nailed it with that.
Yeah, Bill had to put his shoes. He had to take them off last time, so
oh, I took them off because my
I
feet
said
hurt.
noted. Next time I come, I'm gonna
My
come prepared.
My feet swell up from that
come.
Bring some of
crippling
the-
back disease
Bring
that
some
Mike
of my
pointed
retro
out earlier.
threes. Did we get it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
on.
they were
Yeah.
on. They were on.
Good shot of them too.
You look good, man. They were great. They were great.
All right, well, is that all?
Why'd you
everybody
bring
has
up
to talk about?
OnlyFans?
I didn't originally.
No,
bring it
you-
up.
The hustle of it.
You did.
No,
No,
you
no.
did.
When you were
ASMR.
talking, when you were talking about making
I said
money.
ASMR.
Yeah.
No, it was just we were talking
And
about
then you asked
OnlyFans,
if
and
he,
then
quote,
we were
unquote,
mentioning about like
cranked
money
off to
making.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, most
it.
of the people that I've talked to or that have tried
Why'd you bring up
OnlyFans, I
Very
meant
aggressive.
what was the leading question about
Right,
the
yeah.
monetizing. Like if you work that, like it becomes like a job, like the
Yeah.
photography, and then like
Sure.
the amount you got to keep up with. Yeah, you can make a lot of money, but
Yeah.
you're still like
Yeah, for sure.
doing something all day.
Still a job. You know what I mean? Still a job.
I just wish I was into feet.
Oh my god, dude.
I just got chocolate all over that.
Dude, what's everyone's plans for the holiday? What are yours, Matt?
Oh, you know.
Oh,
Sorry, I was laughing at what just happened. It's family stuff.
Oh, you know.
Christmas Eve, my brother, my sister, all my in-laws, and my mom get together. We play games. We drink a little bit. We go to sleep. Saturday's a family day. Kiddo is almost old enough to know what presents are, so that's fun. And then Sunday, I'm hoping to just sleep for a while.
That's awesome.
I said
heard
hoping
that.
to, not gonna get it.
do you guys? Are you cooking for it? Are you pulling out some
No, my
some
mom-
Matt meats?
My mom is, and she knows this, not the best cook in the whole world, but one thing she does very well is holiday meals. So
Nice.
Who's that?
I leave it up to my mom.
Oh, okay.
Say that into the mic, Mike.
Holiday ham? Does she get into a holiday ham?
She makes a very good ham.
In case anybody hasn't noticed, I
And-
don't like ham.
And
Loves
I actually send some to Bill every year for him to smell when he opens his
And I
mail.
throw up.
Nothing like that.
Sends it to
Good
me
old
on my
male
birthday.
ham.
Nothing like
actually.
that deli water. Am I
He
right?
sends me Christmas ham on my birthday in March. It makes it an even better experience.
That's so good.
What are you
so
doing,
good.
Chris?
Hanging.
Yeah,
Hanging.
yeah.
I think this is the first year. No, I didn't spend that much money. The first year I didn't spend that much money. So yeah.
That's
But
exciting.
just hanging local. Yeah, nothing. I mean, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Hanging, making food, family time.
What do you
That's pretty
make?
much
Do you
it.
do like the
So I'm
seven chickens or whatever the Italians do? The 7 chickens.
The Italians.
7 chicken
How many
meal.
chickens do Italians need?
So I'm first off, I was really blown away by your fascination of why I mentioned ASMR. So I really am curious about the 7 chicken origin. What are you talking about?
You guys do like a fish thing
With 7 chickens?
with 12 fish or something?
12 fish, 7 chickens, and 5 hens.
No, I'm actually making.
Have you ever done that as a tradition? Growing
No,
up
I've
and being
actually never heard that
Italian?
tradition. No, I've never have. I mean, maybe I've heard a variation of it. I've never heard. I don't know the numerical value.
The chicken thing I was making up, but there's a fish thing that happens.
Anyway,
That's
No, no, I've
that's
never-
the end of that story.
No, I've never heard of that. No, I'm actually gonna do like some
There's a
sheet
fish
pan
thing
pizzas
that
on
happens.
Christmas Eve.
some what?
Some sheet pan pizzas.
Oh,
like
nice.
the-
Yeah, yeah.
So I do that on Christmas Eve usually. So yeah, just like plain and pepperoni. On
Do
it.
they
Just nice
anticipate
little-
the pizza, or is this something new that you're doing?
No, I've been like
You've done it for them
Yeah, I've
for a
made it for a
while now.
long time. Yeah, I just
That's cool.
Yeah, Yep,
That's
yep.
awesome.
Yeah, man. Yep, yep,
Fucking, I can't honestly not to be that with at the end of the podcast, but I can't believe that it's honestly it's December fucking 25th almost already. Like the year's almost over. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Time flies while the world's falling apart.
Isn't it really cool? Isn't it really cool that like 2022 is gonna start soon and like our lives aren't gonna change? It's still gonna,
It's still gonna be.
still gonna wear masks.
It is
still not gonna be allowed to go
crazy.
anywhere.
So like this weekend at the brewery was like crazy busy, and people are like
This past weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think people are just making up for last year. Is
Yeah,
what people
sure.
kept saying.
Yeah, I
was
believe
like,
it, man.
What happened last year?
Yeah.
And they're like, remember you guys weren't open? I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been that
Dude,
long.
it feels like it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it feels like it's gone by in a second. It's kind of wild. And
Excuse me.
I don't miss last year, but I feel like we're kind of going back into it. So
It's weird. I was
canceling sporting events. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
for real.
I was having the
yeah.
same conversation, like, well, what did we do last year? And then I realized how disrupted everything was.
Yeah.
And as much as I hated it last year, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this is terrible that we have to live through this. And I don't remember living through it at all.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. My mom and I prep all week
It's
because
called trauma, Mike.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Press it down.
Similar to my childhood.
Press it
we host almost up to 30 people on Christmas. And my mom and I do all the cooking, and we started prepping yesterday. And I was like, God, this fucking sucks. And I was like, God, why does this suck even more? Oh, right, because like last year we made
Ordered
like
pizza.
like a meat, and that was it. Like
Ham?
you know what I
Ham?
mean? Yeah, just
Yeah.
a ham, honey glazed.
Oh.
Does that mean it just shuts
Good to
off?
see you
then?
guys.
Does it
See
just
you
cut
later.
off?
No.
LOL.
But yeah, it is kind of fucking crazy. This is this usually Christmas Eve I go over with my father and we bake a bunch of like German cookies together and shit, like my great grandmother's recipes. Like,
Are you German?
Like spatzels and shit, yeah. So this I'm gonna try doing some with Bowie on Christmas Eve, since this will be my first Christmas without my pops. So I'm gonna try. I have the recipes and like his rice cloth his cheesecloth. I'm sorry, that he used and shit. So hopefully I don't fucking destroy it. Maybe if I
That's cool to keep the tradition
if
going.
I yeah
Even
with-
if you
with
do,
my
it'll be
daughter.
cool to do
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah. And maybe if I fucking kill it, it'll be another fun thing to add to the mix for the next cast that we do.
What is the next holiday? We're going to do a Valentine's Day episode?
Oh, yes, we should.
Yeah, we
we should
absolutely
do an
should.
emo Valentine's Day.
I love how we just look at each other. Are you talking like mid 2000 scene core emo? Because like fucking let's fucking go, dude.
I'll bring
Cut
a-
my wrists and black my eyes. Let's go.
You guys I might be in a wheelchair around fucking Valentine's Day, so you guys will have to bring me down the steps for
Well,
it.
perfect.
It'll be even better.
We can carry
I'll be
you
like-
between the three of us,
I'll be
I
like
think.
this.
I'll
My
bring-
second surgery
I'll
is in
bring
like
a
the
love
first
ham.
week of February, so you guys will have to carry me down here. A love ham,
Yeah.
like what I drew.
Yeah, what if you can't stop us from feeding you ham because you're in a wheelchair?
Go ahead and run, motherfucker.
Then I guess that's just my fate and destiny. I'm just that nice of a guy that'll let you guys beat me up with ham.
We'll just lock the
and
wheels and
berate
throw
me.
ham balls at you.
As much as I shit on Bill Lore, I used to bring him ice cream the last time he
This is
4
true.
surgeries ago.
Yeah, for real.
He's
You
bringing
brought
ice
me.
cream?
You
That's
brought
pretty
me
cool.
whiskey and shit too. I believe.
Yeah, whiskey
you
and
brought me
Ben
some-
Jerry's.
When I had my third knee surgery.
Yeah.
No, my second knee surgery. Fuck.
It was one of them.
So, what are you doing, Mike? What are you up to? And then we'll fucking kill this.
My brothers still go to church on Christmas Eve, so we get up. My mom's. We're probably going to be over there around 11 because my brother lives in Regalsville, so he has to leave by 4. So my little brother will be there early with his kids. Then I think Henry will be in town, and then he'll probably bounce, and then I'll probably have beers and hang out with Rich longer. And then, so Christmas Eve, we usually do like a Feuerbach thing. We used to do like the tradition would be we would do it in the evening and then like drink, make a bunch of food, and then open our presents on Christmas Eve. And then, because my mom's a nurse, so we used to do that because she always had to work Christmas Day. So then when my brother had kids, it just kind of like moved it to an afternoon thing, which was a pain in the ass when I cooked. But now, it doesn't matter. I can make the time. So I'll probably hang out there. And then on the ride home, I'll stop over at the Rouses and then probably head back here. And then Christmas, I don't think I'll do anything really. I'll probably go back over to there to eat leftovers and sleep most of the day. Depends. I don't know. I might
if you want
like
to
the
slide by
townhouse.
Northampton, I'll leave a piece of pumpkin roll on the porch for you.
Why can't I come in?
You're not invited. Oh, but I'll leave food out for you.
What is sleep like?
Sleep.
Sleep sounds
Yeah,
good.
I heard that.
I don't even get it anymore. Anytime I'm allowed to sleep, like this week, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna take off, no alarm. I still wake up. Like,
Yep.
why not? I'm like, oh, that's cool.
My wife's like, it's your day to sleep in. 8:30. I'm like,
It
guess
doesn't
I'm
happen.
awake now.
Yeah. The only way I sleep in is if I stay up late.
But hold up.
Yeah, that sounds late to me.
That's a sleep in day.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
You're saying,
is
but
sleeping in.
you're saying
We get
8:30
it.
is
Thank
like.
you for your service.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I
Yeah.
just meant like, wow, that's later than I would have
Wasn't
just
me this
assumed.
time.
Probably don't wake up to a
Wasn't me this
bugle
time.
either.
For fuck's sake.
Are you 8 o'clock? In my days, we woke up at 3.
Yeah.
Spit, spit.
You ever sleep in a tree?
How the tables have turned. So let's sign off and just fucking wish everybody Merry Christmas and tell everybody what we do. I'm running this show now.
No, you're fine. We can do that. I don't care.
I
We'll
think
start at
everybody-
Chris. You want to plug anything, and then we'll go around and end it with me.
Yeah, my name is Chris. I run the Nice Slice on Instagram. We are at the Nice Slice PA. We are it's just me, a pizza pop-up business. And we just pop up at breweries and other events, wineries, distilleries, all kinds of stuff. We also do private events. You can contact me for private events, the niceslicepa@gmail.com. And everything I do is homemade. Sauce, dough, the vodka sauce, all the stuff, man. I genuinely love what I do, and my goal and things that make me happy are getting people to try new stuff. That's pretty much it.
What's your goal for the new year? Would that be that? Just to keep having people try new shit that you
Yeah,
put out?
actually, honestly, I definitely want to do more private events. Like, I actually already have 2 weddings booked for next year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like really looking forward to them. And they're going to be like outdoor, like one's up in like Albany, New York, the other one's
That's
in
awesome.
Massachusetts. Yeah, it's
Fuck
like
yeah,
really
man.
cool. Yeah,
Good for
it's
you, bro.
my
I want to hear that everybody, whatever we say tonight, to be as corny as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever we say the goal
My-
is, I want to hear that next year when we do this fucking podcast.
What's cool
I'll
though
do
is
it.
that Albany is like a very big pizza town.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
like,
big
for you
time.
to
My-
book that is
I am
cool,
Boston.
man.
I haven't talked about this a lot, actually. I don't even think I mentioned it when I was just here alone. But like, my ultimate goal with this is to have a house to where I can transform the backyard into like this outdoor with like a pizza oven and everything, like a big stone like brick oven kind of thing, and like this outdoor seating area with like, you know, like the fucking tea lights and like all that, like the string lighting, that kind of stuff, where people can literally come and like rent out your backyard for like
Fuck
a
yeah.
pizza experience.
So it's like a pop-up without it being a pop-up.
Correct.
It has a pop-up mentality, but it's a permanent solution.
And then I was mentioning
That's
the mic,
fucking rad,
and I was
actually.
mentioning the mic too. One of the other things I want to do this year that I'm actually already putting together like a structure for it. One of the things I did in the Army was I was like an instructor for a while. So I actually want to put together a class, if you will, like a homemade pizza making
told me about
class.
this when I saw it. Yeah. This is
And
rad.
homemade pizza making class, and like people could like pay me to come, you know, wherever, you know, like I'm not just trying to like invite myself into people's homes or anything like a fucking weirdo, but you know what I mean? Like if people are like, hey, we're having like a wine night, or like, hey, my kids want to have like a pizza
You
night.
can rent out those kitchen spaces too.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
or stuff like that, exactly. And just, you know, have people come and like already have like nothing, show them how to make like certain types of dough, whether it's a same day dough, a 24 or 48, and then already have doughs ready, and then just literally like enough for each member that's there, and like everybody makes their own, and they go through the process and everything, and they just like take everything home with them and like all that kind of stuff. So
That's dope, man.
that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Well, with all of my heart, good luck.
Thank you. And you know, not a lot of people say this,
And that's
but,
for
like,
real. You know, we're not joking around right
No,
now.
and I was
Like,
gonna
for real,
say-
man, I want the homies to succeed this
Yeah,
year, man.
and thank you for your service. I don't say that enough to you guys, you know, the non-military guys. Thank you for your support or whatever.
As you shouldn't.
What's up? As you should.
Cool, man. Shit, am I up?
It's you, Bill.
Ugh. I'm Bill Lohr, in case you haven't heard everybody yell my name enough tonight. All joking aside, before I say anything about what I do, I love these gentlemen. I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't support all of their businesses. So I want everybody to make sure you check out every pop-up that everybody fucking does that's sitting at these tables. Go to McCall Brewery, do everything, support these guys. We joke around a lot about everything. I don't support many people. So when I do, I fucking mean it. It could sound however it sounds. I really don't care. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, that when I put my heart out there for people that deserve it, it's what I truly enjoy the most. So that's why I do what I do. I run Push Fitness. I train a bunch of people that need more than just physical fitness in their life. I help create new habits, and I help you fix whatever past traumas we could try and work on that can help your mental, because if your mental ain't right, your body will never follow. And I work out of Northampton in a private, nice, comfortable location. And the only goal I have for the new year is to fucking make it through with a smile, man. I want whatever to happen be organic. I want my daughter to fucking be super fucking rad, because she's my lunatic daughter, so that's a hard task. And I want to see all the homies succeed. That's the goal for 2022, man. The last 2 years have been pretty brutal. All I want to do is make my friends and my family proud. That's that.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Mine's gonna sound way worse after that.
He's like, I don't respect anyone.
He's like,
in
fuck
my
all
line of work."
y'all.
Not true. But my name is Matt McCall. I am the head brewer at McCall Collective. I brew all the beer for us and appreciate all of our patrons and everything they've done for us since this is an end of year podcast over the last year and a half. Really, through the pandemic, it's been kind of crazy to see how much support we have as a new business. So we appreciate it and we hope it continues, and we'll put the love in that we get back from you guys. So we appreciate it, and hopefully 2022 is just as good of a year for us as it was for
For whoever fucking made it a good year.
Yeah,
man.
Good stuff.
No, but seriously, we seriously appreciate all the patronage and hope it continues. So thank you to everyone far and near that supports us and is thinking about supporting us. So, Michael,
Mr. Fauerbach.
What was the point of this? We're supposed to say
Say who you are, what you do.
Go
Age,
around.
age, sex, location.
My name is Mike.
ASL,
I'm really
ASL.
into ASMR.
Do you have Wiccan feet?
Yeah, I'm into feet.
sound
Preferably.
groundhog.
Sound
so
off
many-
in the comments.
I spend
That of the
$2,000 a
wicked.
month on OnlyFans subscriptions.
Oh my god. LOL.
I regret ever being serious.
I have so much going on this next year. We're moving the studio, which is huge, and it's an undertaking in itself. But then we also decided to open up a bagel and coffee shop on top of that. I've been dropping little things here and there, but we are pretty much 90% moving forward with everything. It's just all paperwork now. So to me, to be moving the studio and be opening up a restaurant on top of that is just an undertaking of, I don't even know how I'm going to do it, but I've gotten this far. So I'm not worried about getting it done, but I'm also excited to have multiple platforms to showcase all the people that I bring onto the show, a bigger arena to do things in, multiple things so we can do cooking shows and do beer pairings. And, a lot of it is like I don't need anywhere to go anymore. So it's like I can now accommodate pop-up people, but I can also accommodate my friends who have businesses. So like I don't need anything else after this move to do anything that I want to do, which is crazy because it started from quitting drinking and doing a t-shirt company to now, being able to do all this different stuff. What? Are you pointing at this?
Yep.
I'm so full to my stomach from pizza and taquitos.
You say taquitos again?
Coquito.
No. Keep it rolling. Taquitos. I fuck with taquitos hard, man.
So I have a crazy year ahead of me. We're doing more pop-ups. We're gonna do way more shit out of the studio, taking bigger risks. Just not being afraid to do shit anymore. I was so afraid to
Hell
do
yeah.
food, and it was just such a thing that I was like, I don't know what to do, and I just fucking did it.
Dude, and you
And it's
are
just-
no, seriously, like your burger pop-ups are so cool. Like that's the thing I like about your burger pop-ups, and really like a lot of the friends of ours that like businesses we support is that like the focus isn't about what the business is. Like it's a fucking vibe. Like come
Yeah,
hang out, man.
yeah.
And like that's what I love about your burger pop. Like it is a vibe to come hang out with Mike and get a smash burger. Like you come hang, because if you didn't, you fucking missed out. Like
Yeah,
it's a cool
I
hang,
always
man.
like having music. I
Yeah.
fuck around with Gino a lot. Like
Yeah.
we have our fake fights, and when I started it, anything I do, everyone's like, "Oh, it's so cool, it's working," but I never make it about myself, and I feel like that's why it works. And it's like I don't want the attention from that shit. I don't try and put on things. It's like this is what I do. I brand myself like Bill does, and it's just like you just choose to get in your lane and you go. So like moving forward with stuff, it's like, I want to get like high tops out there so people can, just a little bit more I don't know how many more we're going to do because of opening up, but when we do them, like I'd like to come a little bit harder with like, music and
Sure.
I have to have music anytime I do anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd
I
say
have
that's-
to.
So that's this whole entire
I think
fucking,
we're all in
this
that.
whole table,
Yeah.
the whole thing. And just to point it out, man, I didn't learn how to brand myself without being friends with you. So
Oh, stop
we
it!
discussed that last time too.
I'm not blushing. This is just high blood pressure.
It's just the Tokitos. It's just the Tokitos. You were one of my. I say this every time, man. You were one of my main inspirations because you were a friend that was actually doing it that encouraged me without even knowing that you did it. So.
I appreciate it.
I know we
love
brand
seeing-
ourselves, but I would have never thought to do it if you weren't fucking doing it first, man.
I love seeing people get into shit and then you start talking to them and then you start relating on why they do shit and then it's like, oh, like you need to do this.
Yeah.
Like it's not,
So
those are the people that I enjoy hanging with. The people who need to be creating, the people who need to do it, not wanting to do it to showcase themselves in a specific way.
Dude,
I truly believe the difference between a good business and a bad business, whether it's a small pop-up or, a corporation, is if anybody sees that you're not having a good fucking time when you're doing it,
Yep.
You're never going to sell your product.
Because it's more than just beer.
I brew beer, and while I'm brewing beer when no one's around, I'm dancing and have a good time, and everybody sees that I work with, and and it's the same thing with you. You need music at your pop-ups, and you guys are all the same way. Like it's just if you don't put it all into it, you're never gonna get anything back. So like, just be yourself and fucking send it.
like
Full send, right?
Like we were talking about right before we started too. We were mentioning about how like when the way that people brand themselves, not just like on Instagram, but just like their outward aura of like what their business is. I think a lot of times people focus heavily on like, this is my business, this is my structure, this is my beer, this is my pizza. This is it. Very corporate, very like total, you know what I mean? Like follow the line.
People
and
aren't
everything.
corporate, by nature.
But like add the personality to it, man. Like I
Well,
don't know. Yeah.
People,
It's what makes it all part of what it is. It,
really.
like we were saying before, it's more than beer. It's more than burgers, podcasts, and shirts.
It's come
It's
hang,
more than
man.
pizza. It's
hang.
more than fitness. Like you said before, when we were talking about beforehand, that's a huge point on like it is all a branding. Like we all joke around a bunch. Like we all play a certain part in conversation in this entire thing. But that's the whole dialogue of our businesses. Like that's the charm. That's
it's
what it is.
Like when people come see you to like work with you in the gym or come drink your beer or come get pizza, like they're expecting, and like even with you the burgers, like they're expecting like, oh,
What they
you're
see.
that idiot I saw on
yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like
just yelling,
and it's cool to see that. Like when people are like, oh no, like you were joking in your office about how you fucking
you're actually
hate
like
Thursdays.
human and
yeah,
shit.
you're a human. Yeah.
And
You're like,
that's the fun of it, man. It's a game. It's fun. It's a fun. It keeps. If you can't attach yourself to that kind of mentality with what you're doing, then maybe you're not as passionate about what you're doing because it helps you stay on top of your game and on your toes, man. It
Absolutely.
really does. It really does. Matt's personality comes through all of his beers and shit.
Yeah.
So
thanks for just having us too here, Mike. This is I don't want to speak for like the rest of the guys, but I definitely
Bill
know.
threatened me.
yeah, don't speak for me.
I want to do it again, but
I did threaten you. Didn't
I
I?
would like to. I think we should go to a local show before the next one.
So I mean, yes, we need to do that. We need to do that. But
Who do you think's coming to the area?
Honestly, I hope Carlos
like
Santana with
Cedar-
Rob Thomas, and I
Cedar,
just want to hear
maybe?
Smooth one more time before I die.
I didn't want to go to Bethlehem.
non-points coming.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly.
What's their song?
I don't know, something with eyebrow piercings in it.
Yeah. It's definitely something with eyebrow piercings and a Monster Energy sticker on the truck. For
They
sure.
now listen to Five Finger
What
Death
about
Punch.
who's coming to the Sands? Anyone worthwhile? Isn't what's his face for Aaron Lewis coming back?
Aaron Lewis?
Yeah,
Probably.
Who gives any shits about that? That's for sure. I don't care about that.
I liked his initial country release when he first did it, and then he started talking, and I was like, hey. I'm not sold on this anymore, man.
Yeah.
I never liked Stain, but I was like,
I
the
did.
country stuff is kind of cool.
Yeah, Stained was kind
I
of
broke
cool
up
when
with
we
a
were
chick
younger.
at work and drove around listening to that CD for like an hour.
It's like emo new metal.
That makes me wanna die.
It's like emo new metal. I like how we were closing the show 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
No,
having us,
we're
Mike.
good.
Thank
Are you
for your
looking up
service.
local shows?
No.
He was looking up Non-Point.
Aztec Trip. Are they playing soon?
Ooh.
There you go. That's cool.
That'd be sick. I'd fanboy out pretty hard, actually.
Been a long time.
I'd fanboy out pretty hard. My sister
There's that
used to-
yawn.
My sister used to date
Dude,
the singer.
we've eaten 5 to 10 pieces of pizza.
Yeah, we had savory ones
this
before
guy
we started
had-
rolling.
They had
That's
7
right.
taquitos.
I got like
3
2
pieces
glasses
of pumpkin
milk.
roll.
It's just been bread.
All right. Well, listen, I love you guys. I
Yeah,
can't
this
wait
is
to
great.
do the next one.
Yeah,
Valentine's
If
Day.
people even give a shit. We're only going to have 14 views on this one, but
Yeah.
the last one went pretty fast. Like it picks up enough speed.
Yeah, let's talk about how people should listen to us.
Yeah, I don't care.
Are you chewing?
There's the amount of people that hit me up that say that shit's funny. That's worth doing it to me.
Sure. I just like hanging out with the boys.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. NeverAgainStudio.com for everything I do. Follow these guys. I will have all of their links and things to their websites and all that shit. So go support everyone. Fuck off.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This
Thank
will
you
be
for
the
your
last
service.
podcast of the year, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
ending on a low note.
No, man. This is what I wanted to do.
We all took our headphones off already.
I'm still going. Ah!
Never Again Radio. Get into it, brother.